I can do all things. And then pause and insert exactly what it is that makes you feel like you can't today in that space and say, I can do all things, tired, heartbroken, broke, through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. I was trying to get up earlier one morning recently and I was tired. And I remembered that verse and I said, I can do all things, tired, through Christ who strengthens me. And I realized in that moment, I did not need to have enough sleep. I don't need to have enough money. I don't need to have enough time, enough know-how, enough anything to be able to step out in the direction that is in front of me right now. Because I can do all things, regardless of how I'm feeling or what I want to believe about myself, because it's Christ who strengthens me. Right after I was meditating on that verse, a song started playing in my mind that I've been listening to recently, Colton Dixon, called Canvas. And in that song, Colton Dixon talks about how we are the canvas and God is the painter. We are the pages and He is the writer. We are the stage and He puts on the show. If we just make ourselves available as a medium for God to work through, He will write the show. He will write the words. He will bring it out. We just have to be available. Right after I was thinking about that song and playing it on my phone, I was finishing getting ready for the day, and I saw an article in one of my drawers from Joyce Meyer from her most recent magazine, Enjoying Everyday Life, the spring edition for 2024. And it was already open to an article that read, "Are you willing to be courageous and step out even if you might fail?" And I thought, what are the chances of this article finding me today? So I finished reading that page, and it went on to say, sometimes we doubt ourselves more than we even doubt God. When really all we need to do is just take that one direction that's right in front of us, step out, and then He will give more direction. She goes on to talk about how Jeremiah was called to be a prophet to the nations, and he responds, I do not speak well, I am young. And God responds to him, I am with you, and I will rescue you. Now I think about the I am with you. Yes, God is with me. I am not all alone. If I step out, I'm not on my own. He's with me. And even if I fail, that's part of the process. That's part of learning. Even if I might be embarrassed, it's okay. It'll keep me humble, right? I'm going to learn. But those things may not happen. I don't have to be afraid. But even if I am, I can do all things afraid, tired, unsure, through Christ who strengthens me. Now, if my child were to step out and try to do something that they knew they wanted to do, they knew they could do, but they were afraid, and then they failed, I would be there to help pick them up, to help reassure them that it's okay. It's just part of the learning process. How much more would God do that for us, for each one of us? So I encourage you today to say that verse to yourself in a new way and insert whatever it is that makes you feel like you can't. You cannot do all things. And step back and say, is it true? Can I really not take this step that's in front of me because I am tired, because I am hungry, because I am unsure? I would like to encourage you today to not let anything that you would insert into that spot in the verse hold you back from doing all things through Christ who strengthens you. May you be encouraged.